Hey there, beautiful fall colors here, early October in Jasper National Park as I'm preparing to take off in one day, my last day of work tonight. So this video is on the subject of how to access spiritual truths. And the basic key concept to keep in mind is that truth needs to be discovered within. And most certainly others that we come in contact with and that we are listening to and learning from are very important elements of coming into understanding truth as we see it, and formulating our own individual, unique perspective on the world, understanding of reality, what's really going on, what sanity is, what our purpose in life is, and how to be in a place of alignment with universal truths. It's important, to listen to the perspectives of others and get feedback on ourselves and our views and beliefs in order to, evolve and be continually transforming and altering our perspective in order to come to a place of greater truth, of expanded mind, and coming into a greater presence of being. It is very important, though, to not formulate our belief systems purely or even predominantly based on the perspectives of others, but for them to ultimately be grounded and rooted in our own inner knowing that these truths are in fact truths and have some kind of a firm connection to reality. And ultimately what that means is going within, searching within, trying these ideas out for ourselves in order to confirm and affirm that they actually make sense. And in order to do that, then you have to be open within. Your receptive capabilities have to be turned on, as it were. Imagine a fish in the ocean with its gills, extracting the oxygen from the water, because fish like us, need oxygen in their system to survive, and so they extract it out of that H2O. If your gills, as it were, are clogged up, then you can't receive that sustenance, that information. And so it's really one of the most important elements of the spiritual quest is to not just be receiving information from your mind as far as other people's points of view, but to be opening up one's deeper receptive capabilities within in order to be tapping into that universal life flow that is all around us, and tapping directly into source, as they say, within, rather than just taking the words of others and going with that and hoping that they're right. And so that's kind of the crux of the spiritual quest, is that inner work. I'm going to get a little view of the nice sunny day, but it's chilly. That inner work of sort of scouring out our insides in order to release blockages that are keeping us separated from the truth of life that is flowing out all around us, that energetic flow that most humans are severely blocked out to. It's like their gills are all clogged up, and so they're just kind of barely getting enough oxygen to survive on, but not to thrive on. And so, there's a whole range of things that we can be doing to release those blockages within, start opening up space within, and repairing those receptive elements of our being, reestablishing that connection with the universal life force flow so that we are directly tapped into the truth of the universe, as opposed to taking the word of some other authority. So there's a whole long list of things we can be doing in order to be making that transformation within, in order to tap into that life force. And we've heard about them all plenty of times. Doing yoga, meditation is, of course, extremely important in that regard. Just meditation is the act of going within and seeking within, you name it, Reiki and rebirthing and doing shadow work and Tai Chi and Qigong and massage and acupuncture and doing emotional release work, the use of psychedelics in a controlled, intentional, conscious way. The list goes on of the various things we can be doing, but just to keep in mind that concept of opening up space within, repairing the energetic connection between yourself and the universal force, so that you are truly tapping into the truth of life within yourself, rather than just following somebody else's advice and guidance and hoping that there's some truth in that and you're not being led astray by some cult lunatic or whatever, but that you are in touch with yourself enough to know and to feel when you are aligned with something you could call truth. So, yep, there you go. That's my thoughts on the key to connecting with spiritual truth. Take care.